Those are the two lanes that I would focus in, whatever state or county that you're in, and seeing what the need is, and then contact them and let them know that you have beds available and whatever certification they need in that state or county. I would look into that and start moving forward. But it's definitely profitable. Depends. I don't know the rate for each state, but it depends on your state. You can get the rate. And some states will let you go ahead and put two people in a room, and some of them will only let you put one person in a room. So if you have a four-bedroom house and they let you put two people in it, you get up to eight people. And it depends where you are. It could be double or triple more than what it costs, than what you would make from renting doing a regular family rental. But I deal with licensed homes, and that's usually going through the state and also the regional center. And I deal with intellectual development disability. And there, you got to go to license, you got to get admin, you got to get certified. You need 2+ years of experience, but we definitely can get into that. So it's multiple ways to create income from the property that you have, but definitely renting out them beds is more profitable, I think, and from what I've experienced than doing a regular family rental.
Yeah. Okay. I got it. In terms of monetization strategy, Dr. Lene, and then I'm gonna come to you, Aisha. When you are, how do you? I know a lot of people who, when they get into business, they're not thinking about. They're thinking about like the website and like setting up everything and making it look pretty and all of the things, but they're not really coming up with a strategy for making money. What would you say? What do you say to some of your clients when they're like, "Oh, and then for the site, I want to have this, and then I want glitter, and then whatever." How how do you advise them on coming up with a strategy? How do you even approach a monetization strategy? How do you do that?
That is such a good question because that
Hmm.
is where people struggle and why people don't make money when they're first starting a business. They
Yes.
don't have a strategy on how they're going to make money. And that comes back down to their offer. And some of it is really mindset. A lot of times when people first start their business, they're thinking, I need the lowest price so I can get a lot of customers without realizing that the low price actually repels customers. You don't necessarily want to be the low cost leader. So you need to know how to differentiate your business or your product, service, and offer in the market. So some of that is done, like what you said, with branding, right? How you present your business. If you look at Walmart and Target, they sell the exact same thing, but there's a brand associated with Walmart where people feel like they can go in there any kind of a way. It's the lowest cost. Don't nobody care. People don't be on the aisles to help you. But when you go to Target, right, you're gonna spruce yourself up a little bit. You're gonna see somebody in the red. They're gonna come over and say, "Hey, how you doing?" The cost is going to be like 7 cents difference, but you feel like you should get your 7 cents worth. So there's brand. One of branding is one of those things that we can differentiate opposed to cost. So I would tell somebody to look at what they do, how they're going to offer it, and who it's to. The other thing we do at price is sometimes people will say, I want to sell my product for $247. I'm saying, all right, great. How much does the person make who's going to buy that product? Oh, about 40,000. Well, that's who you're targeting and your price, they have to match. And so sometimes people don't really understand how the salary or the target market or who you're going after and what you're offering, if they don't match, you're going to struggle. So a monetization strategy helps you to look at who you're serving, how you're serving them, how much money do they make, are they married, are they not married,